Hello out there in Bartonella world. So today I wanted to discuss how I am dealing with Herxing. Because believe it or not, I'm actually Herxing. And that started probably a month and a half ago. So I've had chronic BART for, let's see, 15 years? About 15 years. And I haven't said this on this channel yet, but my son had passed away on the 28th of March, and it was unexpected. And I had 3 days that I knew that he was going downhill. He was in the hospital unconscious, and then he passed. So the stress from all of his friends reaching out, and the stress of getting his body from New York City to way up in central New York State, because all of New York, we're not all from the city. I'm from what the city people would call Hicksville. So we're way up, like, near Adirondack territory. So we're not city folks. So he was down in the city when he passed, and his body had to be brought back, and there was that long delay between all of that and then planning what was going to go on, and then the celebration of life and lack of sleep, and the stress. And don't think for one moment that stress can't cause you to herx, because I had no infection. I was not on antibiotics. I was not rebit. Stress actually causes inflammation in the body. And I became inflamed. Mix that with summer heat, and boom, Herxing. And back in the day, I did not know how to deal with Herxing like now. And I've herxed probably... My first herx was when I was 38, and not to give away my age, I'm 52 now. 8, 9, 10 times. And when it first happened, of course, you don't know what the hell's going on, and this and that. Feel like you're having a stroke. They think you're having a stroke at the emergency rooms and all that sort of thing. So anyway, long story short, how have I been handling it? Well, I am petrified to take any medicine, because like a lot of limeys, you react to it. At first, I did not realize it was a herx until a couple weeks ago, maybe 3 weeks ago. It's definitely verified now. And what I have actually done is my anxiety levels have been out of the roof. So I've been extremely depressed, and the anxiety is the worst that it's been in years. So what I do is I started listening to some bedtime meditations, which I continually do anyways. I love the honest guys. If you don't like an English British accent, you may not like them, but they're really good. And then I listened to that. I listened to other stuff, and I was still having anxiety, and I went from taking the half a tablet of Xanax to a full tablet, and then I actually went above the prescription a couple of times, and I took a full tablet, which was like 0.5 or something milligrams. And I bite it, so it's in quarters. And I would take a little tiny eighth or a quarter. And I know that Xanax is very addictive, so the last thing I want to do is take over what I'm prescribed. So I was eating those and living on ibuprofen. I would try not to do any more than 2 per day. Today, I think, is the first day that I went. I don't know, did I take one? I may have taken just one. Usually I take anywhere from 1 to 2. If it's a really bad day, I take 3. But there is some things that I want to tell you that are really interesting listening to the meditations, and it was by Deepak Chopra. And he's always been really good. For some reason, I just looked him up and thought, well, we'll try this. So in his meditations in the morning, I was listening to happy affirmations and stuff telling me my life is joyful, I'm this, I'm that, I'm grateful for this, grateful for that. But breathing exercises during your anxiety is absolutely amazing. Now, I knew about the vagus nerve, which runs through your body, and because I've researched heart palpitations and stuff. And at any rate, if you breathe in, you're really anxious. If you're breathing in and you breathe in for 4, like hold it for 2, and then let it out for 5. And you do that a few times. It actually relaxes your body and your vagus nerve, and I can't even remember the names of all the chemical imbalances and balances and stuff, but that helps. Now, you want to really top it off, and this is what I found was really cool, because during this Herx, what I'm feeling is neuropathy. Of course, your typical other stuff, but the neuropathy's in my face and it's moved over. Buzzing in my feet, especially my right side. Usually my left side's attacked, but this time it's my right side. And most recently, my limbs are extremely heavy and so on and things like that. And then, of course, your typical headaches every day, short-term memory, which, does that ever go away? I don't know. But he said to take and breathe for a little bit and then stop and feel your body. Feel the sensations in your body. And I'm feeling the headache, or I'm feeling tingly, buzzy neuropathy in my face. He says, and then take your focus and turn and look at a part that you're not feeling that in. Now go back to feeling what you were feeling, the weirdness. Now go to a spot in your body where you're not feeling anything. And you do this a few times, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Before you know it, you're taking your focus off from where the pain is, where the buzzing is, where all the weirdness is. And you're deflecting your brain on something that's not feeling things. And it actually helps bring you back around. So yeah, boy, somebody's really trying to reach me tonight. I got 3 messages coming in. So I would have to say, I really think Deepak Chopra has some really good meditation stuff. And even if you don't listen to his meditations, just listening to him talk about things for anxiety does wonders. I don't know, he's really good. I've tried a lot of different things, and I found in the past that I really have to focus on myself and things like that. And I found that I've been keeping myself busy, even though I'm run down and stuff. And keeping myself busy is keeping the scary thoughts out of the head, about my son or whatever else. Crazy. Now, I do have a question for everybody. Has anybody that has Bartonella, has anybody tried Cymbalta? It's supposed to be for depression, but it's also supposed to be for nerve issues, a bunch of different things that we experience. If you've tried Cymbalta, please go down in the comment section. Let me know if you had any side effects from it, how you feel on it. Because like I say, I'm always afraid to take anything because I react to everything. I'm just curious. All right, so long story short, if you're feeling anxious and you're having anxiety, go check out Deepak Chopra and just type in his name and anxiety. Something will come up. All right, I'll catch you soon. Bye-bye.